if you like the living version of the Bible, it's called the Living Bible, rather, not the living version. And you're trying to make a decision about which one to pick. I want to do this review to just show you what the differences are, so you can decide which one works best for you. Now, they're all living Bibles. So inside, they're all exactly the same as far as the translation goes. But what is different is the size and the font, and that's what I want to highlight. So first of all, this is the hardcover one. What I like about this one is it's durable. It's hardcover, but it's not one of the extra heavy ones, but it is a hardcover. So as with almost any hardcover book, you're going to have some weight to it. And it's how do they describe this? Like, it's not divided. Like some Bibles have two columns. This is just one column, so it reads more like a novel when you're reading it. And as you can see, it's a red letter version. So that's this one. And as far as height and size, this is the smallest of the three. And I will lay them side by side. This is actually the smallest of the three of them. So that's the hardcover one. Now, this one is the standard font, and this one is the large font. As you can see, the large font is taller than the standard one, but width-wise or thickness-wise, honestly, I feel like they're about the same. Let me put it this way. I feel like thickness, they're about the same. But you can check the product listings, and see the exact page counts. Now, the main difference between these two is font size. They both are flat, like lie flat when you open them. Let me just show that to you before I bring the fonts closer. Bring them closer so you can see the font size. So they both have that nice, that nice lie flat feature. The hardcover does as well. So let me not leave that out. It also does lie flat too. And these ones are, they are not red letter, which is one of the things that I was not particularly fond of. Now, I didn't think that I was necessarily really tied to red letters, but sometimes I like to see the red pop, and sometimes I don't really care. Most of the time, I don't really care. Initially, I was like, oh, no red letters. But you know what? If you read the word, you will learn the red letter words, which are the words of Jesus, by heart. So that's okay. But if you are one who really likes the red letter versions of Bibles, these two are not red letter. The hardcover is red letter, though. And now the main difference between these two is the font size. So this is the large print, and this is the regular print. And I'm going to hold them closer to the camera so that you can see the difference in size of the font. So again, this is the larger font, and I don't know exactly what the font point size is, but if you look in the listing description, you should be able to see that. So this is the large and this is the regular. But check this out. The hardcover, I think, is slightly more, what I would say, I would put the font size of the hardcover at what I would consider a comfort print size font for the hardcover one, which surprised me because I don't know why. I thought it would just be closer to the standard size, but it actually is, I would say, slightly bigger, definitely bigger font than the standard, but slightly bigger than the large print of this faux leather version. So if you don't mind foregoing having that nice, flexible faux leather binding and settling for the hardcover, which again, like I said, adds some weight, but not a whole lot of weight. Then, and if font is really important to you, plus if you like the red letters, like some people do, then do consider the hardcover. I tend to shy away from hardcovers because I just don't like the additional weight that hardcovers add. But for font size and reading comfort, you might want to consider the hardcover. So there we have it. Again, these are all the Living Bible translations. So they're exactly the same word for word inside. The main differences are weight and size and font size, etc. I hope this has been helpful to you, and thanks for watching.